Hello everyone, my name is Johnson. My registration number is URK18CS213. Today we'll discuss about the inter-VLAN, intra and inter-VLAN routing, how this will be done in this topology, where you can see here the switch is connected with the three pieces and the another switch 3 is connected to three pieces, and these S2 and S3 switches are connected to S1 and S1 is connected to router. How this will be doing the configuration in the intra and the router on a stick. First we have to know the definition of VLAN. Now what is VLAN? VLAN is a virtual local area network. A group of devices, one or more LANs are connected to the same wire, but they are in different LAN segments. When we see here, with the same wire there are three pieces connected to this switch. Now this is the group of LANs which are connected to the same wire, but with other same LAN segments. We can see here PC2 is VLAN 20 and the PC1 is VLAN 10 and PC3 is VLAN 30. This is the LAN segments. They are connected with the same wire, but the process of doing the pieces are different. Now this is known as VLAN, and first we have to know what is intra VLAN routing. Intra VLAN routing is if they want to communicate to each other, they have to be in the same VLAN. Now here PC1 is VLAN 10 and the PC4 is VLAN 10. Now we can do intra VLAN routing communication between them. Now when they send the packet from PC1 to PC5, the packet will be failed, because the intra VLAN definition is tells about that the VLANs, if you want to communicate any PC with another PC, that VLAN should be the same, the same VLAN. Now here PC1 to PC5 will be failed because these two VLANs are different. Now when we go to for inter VLAN, in the inter VLAN, if you want to communicate the communication between one PC to another PC, we can communicate with another VLANs also. Now when we send the packet from PC1 to PC4, it will be successful. Also when we send the PC1 to another VLANs, also it will be successful. Now this is the difference between the intra and inter. Intra only performs if they are in the same VLANs, and inter performs if we can communicate the packet from different VLANs as well as same VLANs. Now this is a difference between intra and inter VLAN. Now when we see what is a router on a stick, when we see that when we perform the inter VLAN routing is done, it is known as router on a stick. When we see that S1 is connected to router, and when we perform the inter routing with this, now this is known as router on a stick. Here when we see that this router interface is divided into sub interfaces which acts as a default gateway to the respective VLANs. Now for example, the router on a stick helps us here when we see that we have only the three VLANs here. For example, if we have hundreds of VLANs, we cannot draw the topology of this. Now this router on a stick helps us with the default gateway. We can perform the router on a stick, and we can send the VLANs in the different VLANs network. This is about the inter and intra and the router on a stick. Right, now we will see the topology and we will perform some operations of inter, intra and router on a stick on the topology. Now this is the topology for intra VLAN and for router on a stick. Now we will perform on this topology. Now first we have to do that in the switch. Here we have the three VLANs, that with VLAN 10, VLAN 20 and VLAN 30, and this VLAN 10, VLAN 20 and VLAN 30 has separate names. then that we have to add in the switch 0. Here we can see FA0 by 1, FA1 by 1, FA2 by 1 and FA3 by 1 are default, and FA4 by 1, FA5 by 1 are also for default. Now we have not connected these all with the separate VLANs names. Now we'll connect it with that. Configure to go to privilege mode, and after we will add the VLANs. First we will add VLAN 10. VLAN 10, that is faculty name, faculty. Second VLAN is VLAN 20. The name is student. And third VLAN 30. The name is guest. Now here we have the middle switch also assigning one VLAN, that is VLAN 99, and name is management. Now we have now we have given the all the names in that. And now we will see these all are added or not. Command is sh VLAN brief. Now we can see that faculty, student, guest is connected with the VLANs, but these interfaces are not connected to this VLANs. Now to connect with that, now we are performing the intra VLAN communication. First we will all connect these names to what we have did the switch 0. The same operation will do here. Enable to configure. Here I am just copying. It's not copying. Now we'll have that VLAN 10. For the switch 1, VLAN 10 is faculty name, faculty, and the second VLAN is name. Send the VLAN 20 as student, and the third VLAN is 30, and we have assigned the name as guest, and the VLAN 99 name and yes management. Now we have done in this switch. Now we will see that error or not. Command is sh VLAN brief. Here 10, 20, 30, 19 our VLANs are assigned to this switch. Now the same we will do for switch 2 also. Configure VLAN 10, name as faculty, VLAN 20, name as student, VLAN 30, the name as guest. Again VLAN 99, name is management. I will see these are connected with this or not. The command is sh VLAN brief. This also connected. Now we will do intra VLAN that will connect the interfaces, that is FA0 by 1 is connected with VLAN 10 and the FA1 by 1 is connected with VLAN 20 and the FA2 by 1 is connected to VLAN 30. Now we will assign this. To do that, command is we'll add that int FA0 by 0 by 1, that is VLAN 10, and is switch port mode access. Now switch port access, this FA0 by 1 is which LAN? VLAN 10. Now VLAN 10 is connected with FA0 by 1. Now we will connect the another interface, that is FA1 by 1. FA1 by 1, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN, that is the FA1 by 1 is connected with VLAN 20. Now I assign it with that. The third one is int FA2 by 1. The 2 by 1 is connected with the VLAN 30. Switch port mode access, switch access VLAN 30. Now the interfaces are connected to the switch by the VLANs. Now there's no sh. Now we will see that interfaces are connected with the VLANs or not. The command is sh VLAN brief. Now we can see 10 faculty interface is connected with that, and student VLAN 20 is connected with FA1 by 1, and 30 is connected with VLAN 30 is connected with FA2 by 1. The same configuration will be done in switch 1. Now to go to privilege mode, the command is config t FA0 by 1. Here FA0 by 1 is connected with VLAN 10. Command is switch port mode access. Port access VLAN 10. Now for the interface FA1 by 1, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN, that 1 by 1 is connected with VLAN 20. And the third interface is FA2 by 1, switch port mode access, and it is connected with VLAN 30. No sh. Command is to see that interfaces are connected with the VLAN or not. The command is sh VLAN brief. Now we can see that VLANs are connected with the respective interfaces. Now we have performed the intra VLAN in these two switches, that is switch 0 and switch 1. Now here we have the trunk. Now this is known as trunk. This is known as trunk. To switch 0 to switch 2 there is a trunk, and switch 1 to switch 2 there is a trunk. Now we will do the inter VLAN communication through this. Now before that I have performed the IP configuration for this PC1S. You can see that I performed the 172.17.10.21 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and the default gateway is 170.17.10.1. And for the PC2 the IP address I have given as 172.17.20.22 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and default gateway is 170.17.20.1. And for the same I have performed the preoperation for PC3, that is 170.17.30.23. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and the default gateway is 172.17.30.1. And for this PC3, then the PC1 and PC3 the same LANs. We can see that I have performed the IP addresses 170.17.10.24 and the subnet mask and default gateway is 170.17.10.1. And for the PC4 170.17.20.25 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and the default gateway is 170.17.20.1. And for the PC5 the IP configuration is 170.17.30.26 and the subnet mask and the default gateway is 170.17.30.1. When we have set that this PC1 and the PC3 are the same LANs, we have communicate with them as intra VLAN routing, and the PC2 and PC4 are belongs to same VLAN and the PC3 and PC5 belongs to same VLAN. Now we will perform the inter LAN communication. Now to perform inter LAN communication, we have seen that to communicate with the different PCs, we can have different VLANs. Now we can perform PC1 to PC4, but with the different VLANs we can send the information and gather the information. This is the difference between that. Now we will do the inter VLAN communication in switch 2, because here the switch 0 switch 1 is a trunk mode. Now we will do that inter VLAN communication through that. Here we have that FA0 by 1 and FA1 by 1 here. Now enable config int FA0 by 1 switch port mode trunk port trunk native VLAN 99. For that no sh. Now for the same we will connect it to 1 by 1, that is interface, that is 1 by 1 interface, that is FA 1 by 1. I will perform which port mode trunk VLAN 99 no sh. It will take some time to activate this ping 172 dot it's taking some time. 172 dot 17 dot 10 dot 24. Now here we can see the reply is coming. In Intra we can perform with different LANs also. Now here I connected with VLAN 10 and with VLAN 10. Now I will perform with VLAN 20, that is 172.17.20.25. Now to perform that, now first we'll connect with this router on a stick. This router on a stick is connected with the different subnets. Now we will open the router. Now to we are connected for inter we have to communicate intercommunication. We have this router to do perform, so that we have begun that request timeout. Now we have seen that intra communication between PC1 to PC3, that VLAN 10. It is in that if it belongs to the same VLAN, you can see it is successful. When we send the packet from PC1 to PC4, it will be in fail, because in intra communication we can perform only in the same VLANs, and for the PC2 the same VLANs we can perform successful. Now to do enter, now first we have to enter this router, enable config t, FA0/0. This is fast Ethernet is connected with that to FA0/0.10 encapsulation. This encapsulation is a protocol used to allow multiple VLANs. Now this command is to allow multiple devices of VLANs. Now encapsulation dot 1Q10 IP address 172 dot. To perform that here I have said that in the default we can access this router with a default gateway address. Now for this VLAN 10, the gateway address is 172.17.10.1, subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Now with the default gateway, the two VLANs 10 will be connected to this router and perform the inter VLAN communication. We get to 172.17.10.1 and the default gateway address with the default gateway address and the subnet mask and no SH. Now we can perform the operation with VLAN 10 by inter VLAN communication. Now we will do for VLAN 20. Command is FA0/0.20, that is for VLAN 20, and the encapsulation dot 1Q20 and the IP address for this 172.17.20.1 With this default gateway, we can access two VLAN 20s that connected to this default gateway. Now as such, now int fa 0 by 0 dot 30 VLAN is connected with that, and this encapsulation that will allow multiple VLANs to communicate to 30. The IP address is 117.30.1. Now SH. Now we can perform the inter-VLAN communication. Take some time to communicate here. This orange should be glow to green color, then only we can perform the communication between the different VLANs. Now it is activated. Now we'll send the packet from PC1 is with VLAN 10, and now we will connect to PC for that with VLAN 20. Command prompt ping 42.17.20.25. Is activating. Now we will do the packet configuration. Now when we see here it is successful. Now in the inter VLAN communication, the different VLANs can communicate each other. In the intra, only the two which are the same VLANs can be communicated. You can see PC2 and PC5 are different VLANs also successful. In this router and stick, we have to do the configurations as int fa 0 by 0 dot 10. We all should be connected with these VLANs and with the IP address. And here when we see this fa 2 by 1, we also do that int fa 2 by 1 switch port mode trunk and the no sh. Then we can send the packet from the different VLANs. Now when we send from packet from PC1 to PC3, it is successful. We send the packet from PC1 to PC3. Now we will do the simulation mode PC1 to PC4. This is known as inter-VLAN communication. It goes to the router and router to switch and switch to PC. Again to switch again to load router and router to switch and switch to PC. This is known as intra-VLAN simulation mode. Now we will see inter-VLAN communication simulation mode, how it will be done. C1 to PC3 success progress. Now we will see in the simulation mode how the intra VLAN will communicate. this intra VLAN communication is to switch, and the inter VLAN communication is done with switch to switch and switch to router and router to switch and switch to switch and to PC. Is successful. This is all about the inter VLAN and intra VLAN and how the router and stick will be done in this VLANs. Now this is the topology of this will perform how the intra and router and stick. Okay, thank you.